was Book of Boba Fett, Chapter 4, The Gathering Storm. Good.
So you just highlighted a really interesting issue because I want to say yes. I feel bad for saying no.
Why do we
but
feel
it's
bad?
No.
That's
It's
weird.
no.
It's because I think we have an attachment to Star Wars versus like we're much more cynical about Marvel stuff, for example, right?
Oh, fuck Marvel.
Because the Book of Boba, Chapter 4, wasn't good.
It was good. It's I feel like I have to, at this point going forward, I have to stop saying yes for every episode and actually start like critically thinking going forward. And the reason I say this is because I feel like I made a mistake last week by saying that episode was good. Because upon rewatching it, no, it was not good. It was actually legitimately bad. I just said it, yes, because I felt bad. To be completely honest,
I actually thought last week's was better than this week.
I think this one was better. Because there was also partially the info dump and like fixing of things.
You're gonna watch it next week again, Ravi?
Yeah,
And be like,
probably.
oh, why did I say that?
Yeah, I think for next episode 5 of Book of Boba, I'm gonna watch it at least 2 times before I do the pod.
Oh yeah.
And like really,
That's what I try to do.
really
That's
like
smart.
That's what I try to
think
do.
about it and remove the fact that I'm a super fan.
There you go.
Krishna was Book of Boba Fett, Chapter 4, The Gathering Storm. Good.
So you just highlighted a really interesting issue because I want to say yes.
Oh.
I feel bad for saying no.
Why do we
but
feel
it's
bad?
No.
That's
It's
weird.
no.
It's because I think we have an attachment to Star Wars versus like we're much more cynical about Marvel stuff, for example, right?
Oh, fuck Marvel.
Because traitor. Also, because I think we grew up like with these cartoons and like that's the top tier for us, and like we like the MCU, but it's not like we're able to be like, okay, this is actually bad, and like this is versus like
to it.
for Star Wars, it's like
It's
that
like
was
our
our
first
lives.
love.
Yeah,
It's our first love.
exactly.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
like it means a lot. It means just so much more than like the MCU, because the MCU like only came into our lives in 2008. Like, you know, that continuity versus this continuity of Star Wars has been in our lives the entire time.
Right.
Yeah.
You think you'd be more critical of it then?
I mean, if it's the sequels, yes.
Yeah, weird how you're able to just turn it on for the sequels. No, yeah, it's a no. It's just too many times where I was like, honestly, some of it's just boring. I mean, and I hate to say it, it's just too slow in some parts. The parts of it is just choppy as well. Even some of the acting is a little choppy here and there. I think that's why I feel bad, because I like Tamara Morrison. I like the cast, and I feel like it should be better, but it isn't.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
feel
just
like
the shame.
they
That's
they made a
a shame.
conscious effort to make him talk more because they didn't want the comparisons to Mando where he doesn't talk a lot, right? He's not a silent protagonist, but you know, you don't see his face.
He's at his best.
Which is
when he's
weird.
silent.
Why can't we have a bunch of moody people in Star Traitor? Like, the universe sucks.
Right.
Everyone's going to be a fucking moody,
And that maybe
moody boy.
Maybe that's the problem with the show. Maybe having this come out after Mando when Boba is so similar to Mando, right? And they obviously intentionally made Mando like similar to Boba Fett, because I don't know if you guys remember, like before the show came out, when the first stills were coming out, people were like, "Oh, is this Boba Fett?"
Mm-hmm.
Like that was the first thing. And I think because they finally made a Boba Fett episode, they don't want people to just think this is Mando season 3. They want this to be like, "Oh, this is a different character." But in doing that, you've also changed fundamentally who this character is.
Yeah.
And maybe that's also why we feel bad, because it's like,
It's Boba Fett.
right, it's Boba Fett, and it's like, oh yeah, we want to like give them a chance to see what they're doing. But 4 episodes in, it's like, what are they doing?
I will say this episode did have some really good moments. Like, I thought the whole battle with the Sarlacc pet was hilarious because it was like Boba facing his #1 nemesis.
Yep.
And I'm like, that's funny.
Yeah.
And also blowing up the speeder bikes. I'm like, finally, we got like an authentic Boba
Iconic.
moment.
Yeah.
But
I
that
would
was
love
it.
that
That
as
was it.
I would love that as a poster, just like
Yeah.
the
you gonna
fire
have it?
sprayer, just like the raining havoc down on
Yeah.
those bikes were great.
Arjuna was. Oh, sorry. Last thing. Arjuna was this chapter of Book of Boba good.
Despite it containing maybe my favorite visual of the show so far, it was not good. It was disjointed, like I said at the top, And I'm a little concerned with how this show is going. We're over halfway now. We only have 3 episodes left. Maybe it can rally and finish,
The potential's there.
right. Maybe this is the setup and it's some of the harder stuff to get through. And now we can just kind of go full throttle. But I kind of have my doubts now, and I'm a little bit worried about how this show's going to land the ship.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that was good. Yeah, how long were you thinking about that?
Probably like 6 weeks.
Wow.
Oh, all right.